Both after President William Ruto this evening nominated the Director of Public Prosecutions, Noordin Haji, as its new Director General. Haji will replace Philip Washira Kameru, who is proceeding on retirement. The reorganization comes barely 2 days after the head of state asked for forgiveness for the Shakahola mass murders, acknowledging laxity and complacency by some government agencies over the same. Mike Kagungo tells us more.
President William Ruto has, in accordance with Section 7(1) of the National Intelligence Service Act, nominated Noordin Haji for appointment as the Director General of the National Intelligence Service. Haji returns to the National Intelligence Service after 6 years of service as the Director of Public Prosecutions. The Chief of Staff and Head of Public Service, Felix Koskei, said the presidential action is to facilitate transition of the apex leadership of National Intelligence Service ahead of the retirement of retired Major General Philip Washira Kameru. Major General Kameru was sworn in on September 11, 2014, less than a month after Michael Geshangi resigned from the NIS Director General position. The NIS Director General serves for a 5-year term and is eligible for a reappointment for one further term. In 2019, Major General Kameru's 5-year term was about to end when President Uhuru Kenyatta renewed his term by another 5 years, which ends in 2024. On Sunday this week, President William Ruto asked for forgiveness for the Shakahola mass murders, acknowledging laxity and complacency by some government agencies over the same.
Wanaweza kuomba msamaha wa Kenya kwa kupoteza nyoyo 200 na wengine 600 hawajulikani waliko.
Pale kuna utepetevu katika upande wetu wa serikali na inapaswa mimi niombe msamaha kwa sababu Wakenya 210 tayari wamepatikana katika makaburi.
This comes after the number of exhumed bodies hit the 200 mark. He suggested some government agencies could have slept on the job, blaming the National Intelligence Service NIS, Directorate of Criminal Investigations DCI, National Police Service, area chiefs and their assistants, and Nyumba Kumi elders for failing to discover the cult's activities on time.
You've admitted that, yes, there was complacency. 600 people missing. That's a huge number. Someone somewhere must have known. What degree of complacency are we talking about? And are we going to see heads rolling?
Oh yeah, because and that is why I have a judicial, because the Judicial Commission of Inquiry will put people to account. The chief will have to account. The intelligence officer will have to account. The CID officer will have to account. Or the whole chain has to account. So people will be held to account, because this is not a simple matter.
Ruto said the commissions of inquiry formed will get to the bottom of the matter and that those found responsible will be apprehended. Haji returns to the National Intelligence Service after 6 years of service as the Director of Public Prosecutions. Mike Kagungo, TV 47, Nairobi.